Hello world, and in this video we'll learn about functions. So let's take a new file over here. Let's write 16 and function, and this is part 1. So let's go with that. So I'll just write 1 over here. So before that, let's say I want to wish someone happy birthday. So what I will do is I just write print happy birthday to you, and I'll just copy this, paste, print happy birthday dear, let's say my name, so Gaurav. Okay, let's save this and run this. What happens we'll see. By space 16, tab key, enter. So it prints my name and it says happy birthday dear Gaurav. Okay, now what if it's your birthday, your friend's birthday, my friend's birthday, your dad's birthday, or my dad's birthday? So what I have to do is dear dad. Okay, and what I have to do is, again, if someone else's birthday, so let's say friend. Okay, now let's save this, go here and run. So you can see everything is getting printed over here, but the only thing is this code is being very repetitive. Like the entire code is repetitive, all these 4 lines. So is there a short way we can reduce all the repetition? So one thing is we could use loop, but the only issue is whether it's your birthday, my birthday, or someone else's birthday, it will always print, or it will always say Gaurav, Gaurav, Gaurav everywhere. So better we use something else. So let's say I will just remove this for now, and what I will do is I'll just copy this so that you understand what is happening. And what we'll do is we'll define a function. So what is a function and how do we define it? So use the keyword define. It's simple. You will just write function name. If you want to add some parameters, you can add the parameters over here, and you can just write some statements or how to execute things over here, and that will be executed over here. So this is how a function looks, and the important thing is you have to call the function. So let's say function name, and you have to provide whatever parameters you're giving over here, and you have to run it in this way. So I'll comment this also, but we'll keep checking this. We'll refer this. So let's say we'll write a new function called as birthday. Okay, and I'll just paste this. Okay, again, indentation is very important because all these lines have to be inside birthday. So I'll just give 4 spaces over here, which is also called as indentation in Python. And instead of Gaurav, I want a very generic name. So I'll just use a small variable called as name. Okay, and this variable or this argument, I'll pass it inside this. Okay, so I'll just write name over here. Let's come and go here. So I'll just tell you how Python works. So Python will just start reading all the code from here, from top to bottom. As soon as it sees the word define, it will ignore the entire code. Okay, it will just ignore the entire code. It won't see any line of this. It will just ignore the code, like the girl on the other street, like other side of the street will ignore you, right? So but if you want to impress that girl, what will you do? You will just call her, whistle her or something. So let's call this function. So let's call, and let's pass some argument. So you will pass her name or whistle or whatever. Okay, in this case it is a he. Okay, so what is happening? So Python, I will just tell you again what is happening. It will run from top to bottom. It will see this keyword and it will ignore the entire code. It will come over here. It will see there is birthday and 1 argument over here. So it will again check, is there some function which is defined? So yes, there is a function defined called as birthday with 1 argument, name, and this name will get replaced by Gaurav, and we'll have Gaurav over here. So let's save this and run and check. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, I'll just do this and enter. So I have this. Okay, excellent. So but what is new in this? So we are just writing, instead of 4 lines, we are writing 6 lines of code now. Now the important thing is I can just write birthday, and I can just write dad over here, or whatever, friend or anything. So let's say friend, save and run. So now you can see this entire code. What we are doing is we are reusing this code n number of times. So I've just written it once, and you keep calling this code again and again with a different argument every time. So this is how a function works. I'll again just tell you what is happening. So again, I will repeat this. I know I'm repeating it a lot of times. So Python will start running the code from top to bottom. As soon as it sees the word define, it will ignore this entire code. It will go on the next line. And if the function is called, only then it will execute this step. Again, the function is called over here. So again, it will repeat all the 4 steps, replacing dad with name. So in this case, name is the argument or the parameter. Both the words you can use interchangeably. Again, you're calling the function one more time, and again this entire thing will be executed, and this name will be replaced with friend. Okay, we'll so functions are very effective, and we'll be doing a lot of exercises and questions on this. So in lots of interviews and technical interviews, basically you'll be asked to define a function, and you would be asked to write some searching algorithm, sorting algorithm, and those things. We'll be doing that in the future videos. So stay tuned, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one.